This is Dakota Tysinger with the Timber Broadcasts.
That's right.
And I have a special guest.
I'm Jan Ray. I'm one of the teachers here at Montgomery Central.
How long have you been doing OCS for?
I've been teaching for 39 years, and I've been doing OCS for as long as it's been in existence. I would think around probably 22 years, something like that. And Dakota's been with me all four.
Next year will be your last, is that correct? The bad part will be I'll miss you a lot.
I'll miss y'all, but after 40, it's time to go to the house.
When you first started doing OCS from West or from any school, how was it when you did it?
I loved working at West Montgomery. I was there for a long, long time, but I've enjoyed the change and working in this beautiful new school. I didn't have windows in my old class, and our kitchen was not the best, but it's state of the art here, so it's much better.
Yeah, we both knew it, how it was. When we first started doing this, you didn't know what to name the cafe.
That's right. We didn't know. We had just had COVID, and I was still behind closed doors, and some students were coming and some students were at home, and it was just a transitional time. So we wanted to let the whole school be involved in naming the cafe. And so we let students submit names for the cafe, and they submitted over 200 names. And then we typed up those names and gave them to administration, and they voted on the top 3. And then we let the OCS students, who were going to be the ones running the cafe, to name it. And the student that picked the right name got a $50 gift card from Amazon.
Why is it the freshman and the sophomore for cooking?
The way OCS works is my students get a high school diploma, but they do it a different way. It's a small group of students that fit into the category for OCS. And so one of the goals is for them to leave high school being able to go to a community college or go straight to work. So we spend a lot of time learning work skills. And they have to have 600 hours done in a job during their 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year. So their 9th and 10th grade year, they work here at school. The majority of them have a turn through the Timber Cafe and learning the skills that are necessary. And then their junior and senior year, they actually work off campus at a job here in town. We have students all over from, they've worked at the bus garage, they've worked at the hospital, they've Badcock, the different schools, URI Mercantile, Front Porch, Caroline's Boutique, the Napa store, just anywhere that they have an interest. And then they learn the job skills, and they keep track of their hours, and by the time they graduate, they have 600.
I know you taught me a whole lot about when I was a freshman.
Several years ago back at West, we had a couple of students make some bad decisions, and I always encourage kids to make good decisions. I remind them of that. And this student made a bad decision, and he ended up in jail. And in order for him to graduate, I had to go and do his final exams, which were state tests, at the jail. So it was not fun going over there and being frisked and everything else to go and teach this student, but he actually did graduate. So, and he's out now doing very, very well. He learned a good lesson. You know, we worked through it together, and look where you are. You've already finished all of your work hours. You've passed your classes that are necessary for graduation. You're just taking electives, and we got to get that portfolio finished, and we're good to go.
Yeah, I know with the portfolio it would be kind of tricky because sometimes I don't like to do the computer stuff. This is Dakota from Timberwolf Broadcast. Thank you.
Thank you. I enjoyed talking to you, Dakota.